site as Starliner makes its way
as far as I
sands
remember.
of New Mexico.
So not dangerously hard, but it is a jolt.
And flight
So
controllers confirming 6 good airbags.
it's not like an ocean where it kind of just comes down.
View still coming to us from the Cessna. We've got just about a minute left to go until the expected touchdown. I'll be watching for that time for you.
James Barton in Charlotte, Joseph Niven in Greensboro, North Carolina, as we are watching this return of Boeing's Starliner, White Sands, New Mexico, here at this midnight hour now on the East Coast. Be curious to see those folks who've been chatting with us live tonight. Some of you tuning in from New Mexico, if you heard or saw this shooting across the night sky. Be curious to hear any of those observations on what may have been visible outside of this White Sands landing zone that we have set up here as we watch the aircraft decrease its speed
just about 15 seconds away
descend.
from expected touchdown. You're seeing the ground there in your screen as we get closer.
You'll notice when they get maybe more close-up footage of this capsule after landing that it has like a tile system on the sides of the spacecraft like the shuttle did. So it's kind of interesting. It's like an old school capsule, but with like a shuttle side of a heat shield, except the bottom heat shield, which dropped away. And it should be landing in a second. Getting pretty close to landing here.
I imagine it's pretty dark out there, but what a view we're getting from some of these night vision cameras.
Touchdown. Starliner is back on Earth. That landing coming at 11:01 and 35 seconds Central Time, 10:01 and 31 seconds Mountain Time at White Sands Space Harbor at the U.S. Army's Missile Range in New Mexico.
Or 12:01 if you're with us here on the East Coast. So a mission that has been troubled with thrusters and helium leaks, NASA deciding to keep the 2 crew that flew with Starliner to space up at the International Space Station here now with a successful landing of Boeing's Starliner. I'm sure there's lots of sighs of relief both at NASA and at Boeing. Joseph, what are you feeling? What are you thinking right now watching these images live?
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually more interested after the fact, if they determine anything else from the problem they had, because when you do the deorbit burn, that's a very significant burn on the spacecraft, and so, excuse me, it's midnight, and it's very obvious. It'd be interesting to see the extra data on that.